Missão agora. Eu comecei a transmissão. Agora eu comecei. Oh God, vamos lá. Churururu, tiruriruri. Live começou. Bem aqui, bem ali. Meu bonequinho tá pulando quando eu falo? É, então tá ótimo. Era só isso que eu precisava. Vamos continuar essa história daorinha que está consumindo meu tempo de um jeito saudável. Eu espero. De um jeito saudável. Tá de um jeito saudável. Ainda tá saudável. Eu não tô viciada de novo nem nada e tal. Imagina. Certo. Então, bora lá. Boa noite, Ono. Como vai tu? Let me read HOMESTUCK for you guys once more. Dave, answer Rose. Hi there. Neck. Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for that guy on the pile of sharp objects to wake up. The glasses are talking again. If you don't stop necking, I will turn you into a thorn bush. Hey, what just happened? Eu estou bem. You fell asleep. Orange Bird, Dave, killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet at an imp and vanished, and you woke up. Oh yeah. So she's here then? Yes. Is she okay? What was going on there? Yes, she's fine. I guess I shouldn't catch up with her. I should catch up with her. Sorry. You already are. I am. Future you is. Oh, okay. Time travel's involved. That's all you need to say. Everything's cool and under control then. How was the nap? Weird. And kind of boring. I was in your dream room for a while, spying on you, being all creepy and dream duplicitous and shit. It's okay. I was being similarly wake duplicitous. What's with your book collection? Or dream book collection? All your books are bizarre and terrible. No, my books are great. I can recommend some titles for the next time you're asleep. Nah. But yeah, I understand defending your collection. I guess if you were in my dream room and talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of Dream Stealer and Dream Snoop or whatever, we'd have to have a fucking talk. Fala, Will. Nice. Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings? Such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward by any chance? Oh, yeah, I did. What did you see? Horrible things. Horrible terrible? Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an eldritch red lobster and scoping out its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. And when I saw them, their voices became clearer. What were they saying? I couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help. A Rose tá bem aqui. That's good. No, it was disturbing. So I slapped my shades back on. Went and perved up some sleeping girl's room to take my mind off it. It means they're reaching out to you. Oh God, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and Stroke a mummy's paw or some harsh shit and open a dark channel. Tell them to keep their luxurious flagella to themselves. You're going to have to help them, even if you don't like them. They're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come. What's that mean? It means time doesn't work rationally out there, nor does space. But that doesn't change the reality of the threat. Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious. You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them per se. You'd be saving everything. Oh, okay, go. Ai, eu vou falar sempre. Eu gosto muito do planeta da Rose. Ele é muito bonito. They've revealed some of their secrets to me already, and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me. Oh shit, you're kidding. No really, are you serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck mind blown. Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake and while asleep. Though perfectly alert, you've chosen to ignore your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make. Okay, they will only tell me so much. They would like an audience with a Prince of the Moon as well. We are like the emissaries to what lies beyond the small bubble in their unfathomable dark form. Their skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse, we graze it, and that's when their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well. What am I supposed to do? Listen to them. My understanding is they will teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map. Like a treasure map? No, something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars, hence the challenge. Why? To plot a course through the furthest ring. Plot a course to what? The power source of the first Guardians. Alright, the green sun, okay. Wait, sorry, I mean the green sun! My bad. Yes, that's much better. What's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Jade's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess, Jack? What's the deal with it? Yeah, I don't know that there's a deal with it. Beyond that, the deal you just described. It is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere. And it is bright green. It is simply the green sun. How big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it like the size of our sun? Or bigger? Or is it only as big as like planet fucking Jupiter? It is nearly twice the mass of our universe. Okay, that's pretty fucking big. See how important that contextualization was? Now I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's huge. Happy I could help. So, okay, I make a map to this thing. With the help of a million rambunctious gross tentacle mutants. And then I guess we go there for some reason. Yes. Why do you need a map? Can't they just tell us what direction it's in? Point a spaceship that way? Blast off to adventure? No. The geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember, its space-time is labyrinthine. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it is outside the domain of any created universe, where those properties have become instantiated and stabilized. I can kind of get that time is messed up there, with like loops and causality paradox and shit like that. Being the night of time here, not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem though. Spacesuit isn't my thing, remember? What is it like? Full of wormholes or something? It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows. And the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think. I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about either. Seeing as you're the seer or whatever that means, I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that. But the insides of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutiae. Fair enough. So, I take my map and fly to this thing? No, I do. Okay, you fly to it? Then what? That depends on if John is successful. Nós estamos em Skye. Aí todas as coisas que foram prototipadas. Aqui nós temos o que o John prototipou, a Rose prototipou, Dave prototipou e a Jade prototipou. Sem querer, o Beck. You mean with the quest you're sending him on? Yes. Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quests? Nothing whatsoever. Quantos anos leva para terminar o ato 5? Nós estamos no ato 2 do ato 5. A gente vai terminar logo, mas eu não acho que a gente vai terminar nessa live e nem na próxima. Mas talvez numa outra a gente termine. Porque o ato 2 do ato 5, ele é grande mesmo. Ele é maior do que o ato 1 do ato 5. So, he's got to get the cancer out of Skye, right? Yes, the tumor. Yeah. So, what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit? I guess so. I thought it was more fun that way. Well, okay, you can keep doing it then. Thanks. The tumor is quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities. Okay, cool. What is it? Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew. Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me. It's a bomb. Se vocês perceberam que o texto tá mais fácil de ler e coisas assim, é porque da semana passada pra cá eu coloquei alguns mods nesse programa pra ler o Homestuck. Eu pus um mod pra leitura ficar mais fácil. Eu pus um mod pra tirar palavrões preconceituosos e coisas assim. Não, você acha o ato 5 interminável? Você... Nossa senhora, quando começar o ato 6, então... O ato 6, ele é praticamente metade da história. Entendeu? A gente vai fazer live até o infinito e além, cara. It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion. What the hell is a bomb doing in there? It could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. A means to wipe out a no session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know. First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? Did you get it all from the gods? Are these just a bunch of orders you're following? Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately, this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating. Ela quer dizer a Canaia. What? I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often. What, you mean a troll? No. It's a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die. Ah, não é a Canaia, ela tá falando Eu não posso falar o nome dele aqui. Ou eu posso? Ah, é o Doc Scratch. Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trusting everything he says. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Oh, so he knows everything. Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means. But maybe I'll ask him about that, since he's omniscient one. He's the omniscient one. Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying? He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow. Why does he want to die? He no longer has a purpose now that he's done everything required to summon his master. As the first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely. Wait, what? His power is derived from the same source as Earth's guardian. And conveniently, that of our nemesis as well. Okay, I get it now. When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, I and I alone will navigate the furthest ring. And I will destroy the sun. By which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back. Whoa, fuck! A suicide mission. Are you serious? No bullshit, that's not happening. Hey look, suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck. Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning. Oh, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who's saying let's cool it on the drama, the whole I won't be coming back thing is a pretty theatrical bombshell for a future reference. That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet though. Yeah, I know. So, when do I do my thing? Make this map? Which I guess it's just like a solid black piece of paper? This is going to be fucking stupid, isn't it? If there's one thing you have more than any of us, it's time. So, whatever you like, whenever you like. As long as conventionally speaking, it's quite soon. Alright, so dog it as long as possible. Then travel back to about now and go to sleep. Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again. What? Each of us seem to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed? No? Porra, que pena, Ono. What about the terminally misguided miscreant who's currently helping you? Oh yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool. Isn't that camaraderie blooming into some sort of interspecies whatever? It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership in incredibly shitty cartooning. Como assim um pedaço preto sólido de papel? Um obelisco? Você tem algum problema com obeliscos? Ele quer saber onde é que ele vai fazer um mapa, não é? É, ele quer saber onde é que ele vai fazer um mapa. Baseado no espaço. É por isso que o papel seria preto, eu acho. Interstellar. Não! É, quase um Interstellar. Pode-se dizer que Interstellar é feito por pessoas que leram Homestuck. Aqueles, né? Tudo é uma referência a Homestuck. What do you mean, get her to trick someone into putting me asleep again? When did that happen? Just now? Who did that? That would be John's patron troll. God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Can even keep track of this shit. Which one's yours? Is it the absurd gigolo one? That would be hilarious. There's a gigolo one? Yeah, see what I mean? She is contacting me now, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I'm certainly not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide. When I feel like getting around for it, I'm in. Thanks. Later. Answer Fairy Guttural. Kanaya. Oh my god. Oh my god. Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk to you out of it nicely. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice. Is that a HOMESTUCK reference? Is that a motherfucking HOMESTUCK reference? First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon you will be blacked out of Trollion's viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I just assume the worst, and you should too. Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping? I've seen you sleep before. Creepy. You're just asleep on screen. Peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless I guess you are up to mischief in your dream, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking? Shh. What? Blah, blah, blah. Right, sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you're being reckless. You're right, I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor. But I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control. Your hubris is really astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself into a tiny lavender singularity in the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet. Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out. No, please stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Kaya and your true purpose, and I can't abide that. And as difficult as it is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous, and so are you. Oh, yes, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to devote all my efforts to stopping you. All my efforts, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship? I'm so glad you asked. You see, I have been training a powerful wizard. Oh no. Yes, your shout pole is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I have commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I am teaching him the ways of white sorcery. Ela vai se arrepender tanto disso. I have observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as a counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail. Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy? Yes, it's much too late for that. Elas não sabem flertar pacificamente. Isso, dá poder na mão do Eridan. O que pode dar de errado, não é mesmo? I see. Then, clearly, I'll have to prepare for the so sundering do, whilst making my own funeral arrangements. Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent. Fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate. What will herald the arrival of the swift and righteous thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his Beetle's aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses? My friend's sunglasses? Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. Wait, I hope that wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify. This is all a big joke. Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well. I was? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. I think that what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humor is a degree of commitment to the fantasy, which is apparently requisite. We take it very seriously. I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did in fact train this character. I made him a want to shut him up. Wait, you did? Really? He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets. That's incredible. Well done. He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V and W's. Oh, I knew exactly who you were talking about from the start. Okay, I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me apprised of all further developments. Okay, I will. At least until my looming grim dark death steals me away. Yeah, that. It's still something that I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement. Answer Farigatro. Ah, o dela é o Tavros, né? Eu acho.
Hey, Jade.
Oh, hi! I remember you. You talk to me a lot in my dreams.
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake because...
Fala, Rica, tudo bom contigo? Olá, 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 boa noite.
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake because your robot can't type because it had an explosion.
Yep. That's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically.
No, I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yes, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Prospect that being awake was made to feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while.
Yeah, I have done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh, yes, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking hour being asleep.
Wow, why did you sleep so much?
It was just a better way to be more peaceful and fun, and I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad and made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy, so I slept a lot.
Oh no, what happened that was so terrible?
I'd prefer that the thing I want to talk to you about not turn into that topic.
Oh, okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Hola.
I wanted to ask you your permission. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it, or talk or anything.
Permission for what?
To come in with your luces.
With Beck? What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before?
Yeah. It means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also for people that he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power.
Yes.
Pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Oh, very recently, personally speaking. But for you, it was very long ago.
Boa noite, Matheus. Ah, vocês chegaram juntinhos, você e o Rica. Vocês estavam em algum cabaré?
And it was a really good example, I think, of really why wigglers shouldn't be allowed to dual wield flintlock pistols.
What?
Meu Deus do céu!
Caralho, ainda bem que o Tavros salvou ela ali.
So, I did the liberty of communing with your luces, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you were unavailable. By which I mean unavailably small.
Ok. Tá, muitas informações. Então a bala vai parar no avô da Jade. E ele usava aquela boneca azul pra... Eu não quero pensar por que ele tava usando essa boneca. Ok. O Rick eu não sei, mas eu...
So then, I command him to use his amazing powers to intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it happened there was a fellow on your property.
Porra, é assim que o avô dela morreu. Que dó.
It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family. And as the fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest. And he died.
Ele tá feliz que salvou ela, mas ele nem sabe que ele matou o avô dela.
Oh my god! That wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa.
Oh.
And if I am interpreting correctly, you're saying you used back to make me shoot him? Oh, that's so awful.
What? Grandpa.
Oh boy. Okay, it is basically an old man who serves the same role as I guess Lucius does on your planet. He was like my dad. He took care of me.
Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then about my cultural ignorance.
Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help, and you did save my life, but, I mean, jeez, talk about a misunderstanding.
Tem idade pra isso, não é?
Well, now I feel very stupid, but I don't think I will give into bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff, don't you agree?
Sure.
And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotionally way, probably.
It is?
Oh yes, see, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lucius by accident. I mean, my Lucius that was a little fairy ball, not an old man with a huge gun.
Oh no! How did that happen?
I murdered him inappropriately with a 4-wheel device.
What kind of device?
Like, the kind basically to sit in and roll around.
Oh, you mean a wheelchair?
I guess, that's a way to call it.
How did that happen?
Well, I was sitting in it, being useless like usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap.
I'm so sorry. And also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
Oh, it's okay, on both things. He came back to life for a while, and could talk, and that was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh.
No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk.
Wow, nice.
Oh yes, it is truly nice. I am a new and different guy mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
That... I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely. Take it from me as what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to do both things that heroes should do. Like save the life of a pretty girl and kill the fiendish old man who, whoops, wasn't fiendish and you loved him, sorry.
Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it, and for a long time, I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course, I got older and realized that was silly. But then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about.
Well, yeah, I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past.
But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so.
Oh, then I guess I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, irregardless, this is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way about good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your losses saved you anyway, in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there, to save you, like, to put myself in your story, in a brave capacity, because that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about.
Meu Deus do céu, ele deu uma de risca, eu não acredito nisso.
Wow! You sound really confused to me.
Absolutely, I am confused like a fox, the kind that has high self-esteem.
You're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here.
I understand that, and jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It is heavy-duty business, and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends, and also from Rufio.
Rufio?
Yes, he's a fake.
What do you mean fake?
A fake guy I made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real.
Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay.
I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can, in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
That sure is a philosophy you have there.
Yes, being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel. Even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh, well, what is it?
Remember, I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping.
Yes?
And, we talked about lots of things. And we had some things in common. And it was nice.
Sure.
Tá um pouco difícil de ler em voz alta em inglês, porque eu tô com uma afta na língua. Eu tô com um machucadinho na língua. E toda vez que eu falo, machuca, porque o machucado tá na lateral. Eu tinha que ter colocado bicarbonato aqui, mas eu não esqueci.
And I think, consequently, the emotional result is probably that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean, whoa, wait, really?
Well, that sure was a hard thing to say and made me incredibly nervous. But I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence.
É, eu tô com machucadinho no beiço também.
And now, I think all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that, probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you're nice, but I don't really know you. I don't even know your name.
Oh, gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros.
Okay, Tavros.
Sabia que o nome do Tavros é Tavros porque em alguma língua significa touro, ok, tudo bem. Mas também é uma mistura com aquele vilão do Doctor Who que usa cadeira de rodas, o Davros. E o nome dele é Tavros. É uma referência, eu não sabia.
Okay, Tavros. I don't know if you've fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh, yes, I surely do. Because we had a number of spirited conversations wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was not it actually niceness?
Well, no. I was being nice because I like to be nice to people when I can and when they're nice to me.
Boa noite.
Boa noite, Cosmo Soares. Eu não sabia que você tinha mudado o nome. Seja bem-vindo e obrigado aí pelo seu resub. Que belezinha. É isso aí.
I like to be nice to people when I can, and when they are nice to me, but things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just by a few conversations. I mean, I only talk to you when I was asleep. I am kind of different when I am dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect?
Kind of.
Sorry, I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
But what about my attractive bravado? And ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the major having a flush feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all my confidence? What do you think about that?
Jeez, Tavros, I am really flattered you like me and all. And that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there's such a thing as being too forward, I guess.
Wow, ok.
Lembrando que a Jade tem 13 anos, cara. 13 anos ela tá tentando dar o fora num alienígena. Do jeito mais pacífico possível.
I also think, and really, this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends. Or really, continue building a friendship in the first place, since like I said, we don't actually know each other that well.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ela é muito bonitinha, né? Ela é muito boazinha.
No. If I'm being realistic, I think that's what's reasonable to say to me. And I will work on toning down my self-respect a little.
Oh no, you should have self-respect. Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again?
Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune with him again. Now that he's a sprite, to perpetrate one of my heroic ideas again.
Uh-oh. What is your idea this time?
I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary, as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everybody's problems.
Well, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I've ever seen.
But he's my best friend, and you have already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
But all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers, and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this.
Oh,
you said you are asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you are asking, I'm afraid my answer is no.
Okay, I respect that, but I wonder.
What?
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful and would do it anyway because it is for your own good and everyone else's.
No way! That would be smug and arrogant and would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask back for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, just please stop meddling.
Well, okay, you're right about all that. I
I will respect your wishes. Or will I? No, don't. I'm serious. I think my headache is coming back. I was just making a joke. Sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now. No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay? Yeah. I have to go now. Bye, Tavros.
Aí a Rádia começou a... A Rádia não, nossa, eu confundi. A Riska começou a trollar o Tavros. Oh my god! I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your ratchet standards, Torea dork. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay?
Oops.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I am actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composture. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's got to tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is some instead of none.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters, and where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless like you. Wait, of course, it makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal matespritship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket.
No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless, and I don't think I am either, because of new self-esteem obtained, remember?
Oh! Will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I will say this much about her. She was right about that. How insufferable can you get, prating on and on about how confident you are? Tavros, you gave confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence. And you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead you flew away and cried, and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than ever than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction, a false, fakey, fraudy, cunt job for a wimpy, loser, charlatan, bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay, I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe that when I see it, chump.
I don't know what you to mock me. I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me. And to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade too.
Jade is an idiot, a useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her body other than fuck up every step of the way? What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful and you deserve each other. Oh wait, except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros, I gave her credit for something, so I will give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her losses really wasn't a bad idea, and using your ability to save her life, Lo, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice, to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to use them for something that really matters, you know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little Gainia pig friend. So really, it turns out she wasn't so useless at all. Far from it.
Whoa, what? Are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point is, I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you are so sad and disgusting. You should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boombox.
Okay, God, what?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant, stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, Lo, of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what is right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learned late than never. In fact, I would go as far as saying that if you went ahead with her planning against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh, what's that?
Então, Ono, ela não melhora, ela só piora. A Vriska é o personagem mais controverso dessa história. Ela é a queridinha do autor. Então, mesmo que aconteça coisas ruins com ela, o autor sempre dá um jeito de fazer ela ficar de boa, no fim das contas. Mas isso deixa ela um personagem interessante. Tipo, ela é uma lição de não seja assim. Basicamente, todos os trolls dessa história são uma lição de tipo, não seja assim. Os trolls, eles são baseados em diferentes perfis de trolls da internet mesmo. The catch is, it's not going to work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't seek the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you were dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. Eu gosto da Vriska. Eu não consigo não gostar da Vriska. Sinto muito quem não gosta dela, mas eu não consigo não gostar da Vriska. Ela é uma filha da puta que você... Cara, tudo bem você odiar ela, é completamente compreensível. Ela faz umas coisas super erradas. The Guardian is not going to attack the agent who engineered him in the first place. Or who I should say were encouraged, love, to engineer him. Ela tá controlando o pequenininho aqui. will strike in a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiled them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Aí, ó, por exemplo, coisas que a gente acabou de ver na leitura de hoje. E como já sei que você é uma Vriska, não é? Todos os meus posts no Facebook. Duas coisas que a gente acabou de ver aqui na história que a Vriska fez, que é pura filha da putagem. A Vriska é responsável por esses caras aí terem criado o Backrow, o cachorro da Jade. E a Vriska é a responsável pelo Backrow ter sido prototipado. Se não fosse por ela, o Jack não teria os poderes onipotentes do Backrow. Outra coisa também, uma terceira coisa que ela acabou de falar, deixou nas entrelinhas ali. Ela deixou meio que subentendido que todas as vezes que a gente viu a Jade dormindo nessa história, era a Vriska testando os poderes dela. Então por isso que a Jade fica dormindo o tempo todo do nada. Era a Vriska, entendeu? A Vriska, ela vê uma oportunidade e ela pega, porque tipo, o quê? Então tá previsto pra essa merda acontecer? Em vez dela pensar assim, vou tentar fazer a merda não acontecer e ser uma heroína. Ela pensa, não, eu vou ser a pessoa que causa a merda. E daí, isso tudo vai ter acontecido graças a mim. Ela é muito... Nossa, cara, ela é uma filha da puta. Eu amo ela. Davros, at this point it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent, their whole lives. At least those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think that this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Well, no, that's... I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that is crazy.
But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
A Vriska, ela queria ser a pessoa que causasse a origem do Jack Noir, porque ela quer ser a pessoa que acaba com o Jack Noir. Ela quer tudo. Ela quer ser a pessoa que causa o problema e ela quer ser a pessoa que resolve o problema. Só que, tipo, ela não vê problema nenhum em causar problema pros outros. Ela só quer saber dos fins. Os fins justificam os meios pra ela. E isso é muito perigoso. You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was for a good thing, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game. And then most sickeningly of all, you don't own it up. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort to make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you have ever done in your life. The only thing left to do is prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
Okay then, all of your usual insulting things aside, my take on this is that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us. And by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean. Nice deduction. Wrong. Excruciatingly linear and laced with a sort of absolute morons like to throw around. But nice.
And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong or real confident, only mostly fake confident,
Yes, go on.
I think I'm going to have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat here. But it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have me. You can have at me. I will even give you a free shot. No funny business or anything.
Okay, then here I come.
I'll be waiting, heart. I told you about the stairs, bro. It keeps happening. Ai, ai. Ride. Falando no criador da cômica, olha ele ali. Yes. Ele fazendo cosplay de Dave. Com um chifre de troll por algum motivo. Hell yes. Hell. É esse foreshadowing aí, ó. Fucking. Yes. Será que a Nazaré é o Hella Jeff e o Sweet Bro escondido? Gente, agora tudo faz sentido. I told you about the stairs. And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on. Level up. Enquanto isso, o John tá lá. Rico. The windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your accolade as the hair transparent. Boom dollars fly. Cloud up. Oh. Fuck. The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There's a commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps? Opa, que vai mostrar um S aqui. Deixa eu tirar a música um pouquinho. Jesus amado, essa sessão aqui tá caliente. Muito alto. Ah, é um joguinho? Eu controlo. Yay! Pick up Serious Business Goggler. You re-equip Serious Business Goggles. Would have sucked if you lost these. Answer Vriska. John! Congratulations! For what? You mean... that windy thing? Did I actually do that somehow? Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that too. But mostly, I am congratulating you for gaining all the levels. Oh, right! I got to the top of my accolade somehow. I didn't even really think it had a top, or that I would get there so fast. So, I guess that's it then. Don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat. Don't be ridiculous, John. While you may have technically gained all the levels just now, you did not truly gain all of them just yet. In a way, this is really just the beginning. It is? Yes, you are now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Nobody I know was able to progress this far anywhere near as fast as you, John. Not even me. I can tell you how proud I am. Wow, really? Okay, what do I do? The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you are awake, so you've got to get to sleep. But not just any boring old nap will do, so you need to go to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John. That sounds pretty cool. Where is it?
Not too far away, but rather than me telling you, why don't you talk about to the locals and ask around? I've helped you get this far, but at some point you going to have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up at a higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I am rooting for you all the way. Now get going and fight that bad. Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Vriska. Talk. Did you see it? It was there, after the windy thing. See what? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big face thing that as wide as possible and up. The dark colored calling that clouds stay under. Ceiling. You mean the sky? Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan. Okay, that was something. Open Pyxis. You got a mini tablet. Talk. That was quite a bluster, wouldn't you say? It really had us all whipping around here, our little legs flailing every which way. You must be talking about the windy thing. Yeah, sorry about that. What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge of the breeze like that could only be summoned by the hare. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him. I am the hare. Da-da-dum. I thought for sure our mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all. The green tragedy? Oh. You mean the fire? Yes. Word has spread of the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the hare saved us. I'm going to pop a big friendly bubble in his face if I am ever lucky enough to meet him. Wow. Just sounds like he's in for a treat. Fala, Vimon. Chegou atrasado, mas chegou, é isso que importa. Como vai você, meu bom? A gente tá aqui falando com as salamandras, salvando a vida delas. You got a can of tab. Oh yes, you have been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing too, since you are in need of a good sugar kick. This can should be jam-packed full of real actual sugar. But this stuff sucks. Eu estou bem. We must all come together and unify as a people after the terrible green tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively together. Vou ter que aumentar porque eu tô com dificuldade pra ler. Tô ficando velha. A salamandras. Knock, 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 knock. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait for the hare to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now. Maybe if I blow my spit bubble to be big enough, it will catch the hare's reflection and I'll be able to bask in his magnificence. Wait, I see someone in my bubble's reflection right now. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, never mind. It's just a dumb boy with some square glass shapes on his face. Hey! Mas ele é o herdeiro! Ele é o herdeiro da respiração! Em nome de Xaxus. Digos, aliás. Villa, Mushroom Orchard, and also a secret grotto. Shh. Eu quero saber o segredo. Hey you! Don't go any further. The Mushroom Orchard has been commandeered by a frightening beast. It is terribly powerful, unlike any underling I have ever seen, at least not before the Green Tragedy. The devil is making it nigh impossible to farm our Gada mushrooms. Halt! We are guarding the mushroom orchard. It is for your own good. Do not pass. Guard, guard, guard. We are an elite team of village guards guarding this orchard here. Together we represent an impenetrable edifice of amphibious fury. There is no way anyone is getting through. Public safety is assured. Ah, ninguém vai passar por nós, não, imagina. Olha, meu design mudou pra esse daqui. Au! Filho da mãe. Eu não sabia que você podia me bater. Puta que pariu. Caralho, que legal. Eu acho que eu tenho que bater naquele bicho, né? Ah, aí fica difícil. Ah, sim, como a propriedade do martelo é tempo, paralisou o tempo da criatura. Entendi. Legal. É muito bom batalhar assim. Ai, cara, é muito bom. Melhor arma. Ainda fiquei rica no processo. Ai, como é ótimo. É isso, salvei todo mundo, né? Bom, eu acho que só tinha um bicho daquele aqui, né? Se eu der uma de Aradia e destruir estátuas, será que acontece alguma coisa? Não. Acho que era isso. I thought the spell was broken there for a moment. The clouds went away and the fireflies were all buzzing around, acting disoriented. But then the clouds came back. To be honest, I was a little relieved. I have grown fond of them. And if the fireflies were to escape from above, I would miss them dearly. They are really pretty, and they're my friends. Aww. Isso foi fofo. Welcome! Looking for something tasty today? Olha, eu sou rica, eu posso comprar tudo. Got a grasshopper. Got a big boy mushroom. Got a mushroom shake. Got a jar of bugs. Got a tasty mushroom. Got an onion. And I got a can of bugs. Our village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and most succulent onions. I'm so hungry. Alas, I have not a single $1 to pop my bubble with. I've got loads of $1 here. I will treat you to a nice lunch. The salamander got 100 $1. Oh god, oh god, oh god, this is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to try the most sublime delicacy on the menu, but if I opt for that, I can afford nothing else that is tasty. Yes, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Oh well, enjoy. O capitalismo é assim mesmo, se fode aí. Hey, I heard a rumor that you were some kind of Mr. Moneybags over here. Well, boy, do I have an offer for you. Começou. What is it? A treasure. It will cost you $100 to discover what it is and obtain it. Wow, 100, that's a lot. 10,000, eu tô doida. But really, I guess it's not so much, since I have millions. Millions? Why didn't you say so? I revised my offer to $100,000. Hey, you can't do that. I will pay you 10,000 and that's my final order. You drive a hard bargain out of that silly tooth mouth of yours. Very well, the deal has been made. Olha, consegui Muppet. Ah, it was one of Dave's dumb butt puppets? I hate these things. What a rip-off. All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one, I think. That would have been dreadful. But he's still asleep. I'm sure that only the hare can wake him and break the spell over this land. It's said the hare will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play, and when he wakes up, the hare will meet the terrible beast face to face. It is then that he will be offered a choice. The nature of the hare's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the hare will lead us all to a beautiful place with the most bristling insect furrows and the richest, dampest mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me. Look inside. O que tá lá dentro? A Samara tá no poço, é? Samara! Tu tá aí, fia? Não sei. Não posso dizer. Não posso. Ah, não. Outro. Oh, great. Just what you needed. A pipe full of puppet ass. Nice. Shh, listen. Do you hear that? He's still asleep, thank goodness. But when the windy thing was kicked up all that fuss, it sounded like he was not happy at all. It makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the breeze to his will. It is not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there is only one person who can do that, and he is surely a mythical figure who only morons believe in. Tu tá falando com teu Deus, ô? Hello, looking for a head object that is rumpled and unsightly? All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly, fortunately. Todos são iguais. Rumpled head object. Ever rumplier head object. The rumpliest head object of all. É lógico que eu vou gastar nisso, né? I am the absolute pinnacle of fashionability. Marvel at the object upon my head and admire... Gostou, né, Rica? And admire the luster of its velveteen rumples. It was so expensive. Oh man, look at that dashing style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I would love to wear one, but I just don't have the money. Well, I agree it is important to keep up with the fashions. Tell you what, I will give you some money for a hat, so that you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town. Here you go. The salamander got $1,000 $1,000. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new Rumplehead object and I love you. Hehehe, you're welcome. O John fazendo a alegria da moçada. Da moçada salamândrica. You got whole bouquets, but it's empty and therefore worthless. Too bad. You guess riches aren't quite so easy to come by. Que é isso aqui? The flag is at half-mast in honor of the heroes who lost their lives to the green tragedy. Oh, no. Todos eles morreram? Many brave firefighters deployed from the Hare's Tower to extinguish the flames. Alas, they were all overwhelmed by its fury. Caramba. A memorial would be erected in their honor. It would be inscribed with last words frequently overheard, words of wisdom to remember. How can shaving cream be so flammable? How indeed, brave heroes. É, isso não era pra extinguir o fogo, isso só ia alimentar mais eles, só que eles não sabiam. How indeed. F no chat. What will it be today? Feather cadence, pneumatic progression, breathless battaglia, ivories in the fire, Mixolydian maelstrom, fantasious inhale. Yeah, you are not even remotely close to being able to afford this thing, whatever it is. É, aí não tô rica, né? If only you hadn't given stupid Dave that stupid boombox, you could have bought this. Strider! Frame motif. A loja de frame motifs. It is this way to what we locals call the glow shape. It is above the thing that the hare will take his most important and legendary naps upon. Oh, that must be my quest bed. I mean, the hare's quest bed. I almost forgot I was being all sneaky and incognito here. My response to that will simply be a singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glub. Glub. Ah, é ali que tá a cama dele. Ele tem que deitar e dormir nessa cama. Pra ele ascender pra fase de God Tier. Proceed to quest bed. Ah, chegou tão rápido. É, amigos. Take legendary nap. Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap. And then climb the god tiers, I guess. Yes, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it? Yeah, maybe it is a little too exciting. What's that mean? I'm not sleepy at all. Also, this is not much of a bed. More like a really hard slab of rock. I don't see how I will be able to sleep. John, would you like me to put you to sleep? No, John, no. You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? Deixa eu colocar a musiquinha de novo. What happened to you wanting to be responsible for me becoming a hero? John, I am clearly involved in your rise to power now regardless. That can't be changed. Perdão. I am giving you the option, because at some point, a hero has to start making choices.
Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, you eventually realize that's what this game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create, as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone was around to explain all this to me and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this a much less pleasant way. I'm sparing you that indignity. Besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. So, what will be, John?
Well, I'm supposed to go to sleep to realize my destiny. And you have the ability to make me do that, so I don't really see the harm in that. It sounds like it is just the practical thing to do.
Am I hearing a yes, John?
Yes, that is my decision. Vriska, please put me to sleep.
You got it.
John. John, mas ela não te falou a verdade toda, né, John? Ele tá todo serelepe, dormindo de boinha na cama de preda. Mas, entretanto, Jack Noir ainda estava na vizinhança. Amigos, o John morreu. Mas a boa notícia é que ele morreu em cima da cama. E isso era tudo o que precisava acontecer. A Vriska não falou pra ele que não era só dormir, era morrer. Ok, vamos ter um S agora. Todo mundo silêncio. Prepara a pipoca aí. Rise up, John. Tem que ter uma boa notícia, né? De alguma forma. A musiquinha do Toby Fox. Vamos ter aí a nossa primeira criança que vai acender a God Tier. Essa é a parte boa do ato 5, criançada. É aqui que o bagulho fica intenso. Aê, tá liberado fazer cosplay de pijaminha! Começou os pijaminha de Homestuck. Tadinho do Wayward Vagabond, ele acha que o John morreu. Eita preula! O dia 612. Assim como o 413 é um número especial para Homestuck, 612 também é um número especial.
dia 12 de junho de algum ano aí, foi introduzido o ato 5, que fala mais dos trolls, se não me engano. Ou algo assim. Porque tem 4 crianças de 13 anos. E daí tem 6 trolls de... Não, tem 12 trolls de 6... A unidade de medida para a idade que eles usam. E por aí vai. Caralho, meu irmão. E o Dave tá dormindo na caminha dele também. 12/6 é seu aniversário. Olha só! Ah, não. 6/12 é 6 de dezembro. A gente tá vendo a unidade dos Estados Unidos. Ih, peraí que o Dave vai se matar. Okay. What? What do you mean, what? I mean, what you're waiting for. Are you going to just stand there? Or are you going to suck it up and assassinate that nice-looking Dave in his sleep? But, you know, if I'm going to do or not. It's lame for you to pretend there's any element of suspense here. Why don't you just tell me? Oh, I get it. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all of your decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say, so cool. Look, I don't think making the decision, if that's what's going on here, like doing the free will thing. Oh, is that a thing now? Yes, how would it ever stop being a thing? Being a thing is not something it ever stopped doing. I just want to know what's really going on here. Before I decide to start chopping off the heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes. I told you, you need to die on your quest bed to reach the god tier in Skya with John. Então o John, quando ele dormiu ali com o corpo físico dele naquela cama no planeta dele, ele meio que trocou a morte dele com o Dream Self dele, que é ele em Prospect, né? Dormindo, ele do sonho. E daí ele foi pra onde o corpo do ele do sonho tava, entenderam? É meio confuso, mas enfim, né? Se você tá nessa história até então, você sabe que é confuso o bagulho. Você sabe muito bem onde você se meteu, pessoa. Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on this bed. Or reaching the god tier, I'm pretty sure that's something I'd remember. So, is he from the future? Does this mean later I'm going to have to put this ugly goddamn suit back on? Which I thought we both agree I'd retire from the wardrobe forever. And then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now. Do I have the stable loop right? No! Then what? I can tell you. But first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics? Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? If we make mistakes, then that Daves start piling up. And that Daves are the enemy, remember? Says the sword-holding guy who's about to add one to the pile. I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequence is to their benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one. Who? Take a wild guess. Okay, got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her. Fine. So, if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish a loop. And he's not from the past because I'd remember doing this. So, this isn't part of our timeline choreography at all. Must be from an offshoot timeline. Which means he's doomed. Yes. Okay, so how did this happen? When did we fuck up? We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think of to show you what this involves. Ah, boa comida. Até mais. Obrigado por ter ficado até então, Ono. You wouldn't
stop budging me about why you'd never be able to catch up with John. I told you you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you, so here we are. What exactly did you do?
Meu Deus, Matheus, não.
Okay, remember when you were asking me about this god tier stuff? And how John was able to ascend, and I told you it would involve dying, and you kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice to find out now or find out later? Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. What was that like more than a day for me chronologically? Yes, but it was only a couple minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering. So I said fine, and went back a little earlier on your timeline to kick this off. So this is how we are doing this now. Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice. You just flipped a coin. Yeah. And I left the decision over the outcome of the flip on your hands. In your hands. Oh fuck, not the damn coin. Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there has been a lot to keep track of. But here is how it went down. You are strutting around in your delicious kiwi 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual. Derp, yo, Terezi, sup, got a bit John. He's got a long hood and he does win. How can I get powers too? Oops, red is how I talk, my bad. Oh my god. Dave, this is so decadent. Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this? I almost can't handle it. Okay, stop that shit, it's probably like crack to you. I'm not going to stand by and watch you fall prey to your own wild cherry apeshit apocalypse, okay? So anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's going to involve facing your own death. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave's like, that's so stupid, blah blah, I'm being difficult and cool, word up. So I say, fine, I'll show you. But only if you promise to the exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline. The arrangement being the coin flip thing. Thank God we did that, otherwise we'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my own grandfather. Oh wait, I have never had one. Oh, but it was important. You just didn't know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin, and before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me. Good heads or bad heads. And you were like, hey, sure, Terezi, I will hella go along with your two-face thing. Whatever that mean. Oh yeah. What did that mean, by the way? What's a two-face thing? Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions. Oh, well, that's kind of disheartening. I sort of thought my coin flipping was a cool and unique thing. It's okay, flipping coins for a reason is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story? Oh. Oh, mamma mia. Tá, ela girou uma moeda e falou pra ele no que ia cair. Se ele fala que vai cair na cara normal, ele vai e volta no tempo e vai dormir. Se ele fala que vai cair na cara com o risquinho, ele muda de roupa, espera pro futuro acontecer, volta no tempo e daí ele fala, shh, apenas sonhos agora. E ele se mata em cima da cama pra virar God tier. Now what? Right. So the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach the God tier now, or I could show you later, and you had to assign one option to good heads and the other option to bad heads. And whatever the result of the flip, you had to promise to do what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and changing your mind, or that would fuck it up. Right, exactly. So like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options and you flipped a coin. Yes, but leaving the choice to you was important here. You see if you think about it. Not seeing it, I picked good heads to mean you'd showed me now. Bad heads to mean you'd showed me later. You said it came up bad heads. So I was like, okay, I can wait. And I did for like a whole day. And now here you are showing me. Did I miss something? Yes, you forgot that there was also an offshoot reality in which you made just the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember, before the flip, I instructed you what to do in that event. To go back in time and await further instruction. And you did. He did, that is. He went back in time, and I told him to find his bed and go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the God tier if he so willed. If he could find the wherewithal to go through with it, the sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited, in your quest. You're the Alpha Dave. He's you. Show him your steps. Isso é muito macabro. Then, this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop, not murder a guy you punked who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of giving a doomed version of myself superpowers anyway? Maybe he will stop being doomed after you kill him? Maybe he will get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it? It's just the worst thing when you get morbid. Yeah, anyway, maybe. But I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doomed means doomed, doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary, like how Dave's sprite turned out. Rip Mr. Orange Creamsicles. May he rest in deliciousness. Rest in peace, Mr. Orange Creamsicles. May he rest in deliciousness. Am I wrong in guessing that? Shouldn't you know better than me? Dave, when it comes to time stuff, why would the Seer of Mind know better than the Knight of Time? I don't know. What does being a Seer of Mind actually mean? That is a great question. Maybe if you think about it, you can figure it out yourself. Oh, okay, it's someone who asks a bunch of dumb riddles. I figured it out already. Yeah, right. Let's not get derailed here. We were talking about a serious issue, and I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword. Okay, that is fair. You are probably correct about doomed Mr. Kiwi Suit here. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan. Punishing. Sure. It finds ways to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation. And it is equally merciless to those who inhabit them, and in particular those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think? I guess. Well, you asked that what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains. Now what?
Ah, não gira essa porra da moeda Neophyte.
I don't know, none of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I should kill doomed me. But he's going to die anyway. Why not just be the one who put him down? At the very least, you could make sure it is a pleasant demise instead of something nastier. See, this shit you're doing now, this is the morbid shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think. Even when you bracket smile after it. Like, okay, you said something fucked up, but hey, there's a cute face, my heart just fucking melted. Dave, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible. Okay, yeah, you're right, I just got one back over totally. I think this whole thing was a ruse. And not even the funny kind that qualify as distractions. I think you got my whole timeline there in front of you, and you know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever. And it's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over weird mortality issues while you giggle. Yeah, so? So, I guess, well played? I don't know, just one question. And please, just drop your fucking justice riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier, like, the right way? Very well. I will stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that is not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it. Except for... Okay, never mind. It wasn't necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our ATO ladders and mastered our frame motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the end boss was more challenging than we expected. But by then, it was too late to go back and do anything about it. And we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those frame motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty deadly weapon. Okay, then cool. I guess I can live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie and making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague. Yes, I know. I thought it was better to show you what was involved. It's one thing to say, sup Terezi, help me a god, sup, help me be a god. But facing, it is just different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death. But it was still a challenge we weren't prepared for. And then, Jack killed our dream selves. And I guess we lost that chance for good. Alright then. I guess that's enough of this hardship time to move on, right? O Dave não fala com pontuação, é difícil ler as coisas dele. Sure. If you really want to leave poor doomed Dave here to his own devices, I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward. I don't suppose I could talk you into putting him out of his misery based on the result of a coin flip. No, fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away, Gigas. I am forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even thinking about me. Fine. Wow, Dave. So touchy about the silly little coin. You're overestimating its relevance here anyway. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the result. What, you didn't? No. Dave, why would a blind girl look at a coin she can't even see? It doesn't make sense. Calma, bolacha. That's fucking idiotic. You could smell a flea or a dog's balls. Dave, see, this shit you're doing now, this is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think, ha 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 ha. This is bullshit. So, okay, your coin flip of that was meaningless, great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I sent you the money. I got all the free motifs, tell me. What is there that's left besides you jerking me around? Probably time will chill out for a while when I get back in sync with my teammates. Oh yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet. Then I guess that's where I'll go. And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime. Okay, I mean, I'm not even actually mad, I don't know, I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? It sounds like the split off was a result of both possible decisions I could have made and had fuck all to do with our coin or randomness or luck. Exactly. See? You do get it. Get what? You asked what it means to be the seer of mind. Yeah, and I obviously still don't know. Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind? I don't know, sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that is the answer, right? Smartass. It is not a riddle. It is a serious question. There's a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality. While everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset. Because they think reality is something happening to them, rather than something they are making every moment with every thought. Oh, okay. How well do you think you know your mind, Dave? Really well. I know it biblically. It's an obscene, not safe for work spectacle. Imagina, não tem farelo aqui não. Só no meu colo. I don't know what that means, but I know it is probably a real joke. Vocês sabiam que tem mais páginas de HOMESTUCK do que da Bíblia? Means my skull is a bucket and my brain's a plump fug rub. Gross, Dave, is gross. But I knew that too. I know your mind better than you. How do you? I am not psychic, but I have the sight seers are meant to have. It was my role to have it. To talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices in their minds and to understand the realities they would create if those thoughts lead to action. For my enemies, I was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts. And for my friends, to protect them from their tendency to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate. To keep them out of trouble, Dave. Is that what you were doing just now? Maybe I was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways. Yeah, no fuck. Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how I know. I like you so much. Man, you are just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know? Bom, Rika, é isso que eu tô fazendo, não? I know some very important things. Like, I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with the coin flip. Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin, and then it turned into Schrodinger's fucking Dave. Ricky Schrodinger? Yeah. Well, yes, that may be true. But even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light, and it shines on those who's mastered it. But I know something more important than this. It is a big secret. Maybe the biggest and most important secret of all. What? Luck doesn't actually matter. Não sei não, interessa. This is it, Runt. Here's your chance. Kiss her. Kiss that girl, you wimp. I gotta feel it. Oh, for crying out loud. You make me sad, Runt. Just shaking my head here. That's it. I can't take it anymore. I got to stop playing games for girls. You're on your own, Runt. Oh, now you want to kiss me? Little late, don't you think? Nossa, isso é bizarro. Save your breath, Paige. I ain't dead, just... Besides, plenty of time for that later. Pick me up. Need to get somewhere fast. Are you ready to fly, Papa? É, rapaziadson. I won't make you do it. This is up to you. Here's your chance. But do it fast, okay? Please don't make me bleed to death slowly. Thief. Thief. Eu não consigo ler aquilo. What not? Why not take control? Acho que é isso. No, this is his decision. I know he can do it. Tavros, hurry up. Eu não tanco, cara. O sangue dela é a canetinha Bic dando estrago. É uma canetinha Bic estragada, cara. O sangue dela. Não tem como. Kill me. Mano, que pesado. Kill me. Estourou, né? Estourou no bolso a canetinha Bic. Still his will. It's what a thief does. End this. Ela tava morrendo. No, do it, you coward. Kill me. Várias vezes. Take her out. You're making a mess, Junior. Ah! Finish her. What you waiting for? What are you? Some kind of wimp? Mano, que... Nossa, que traumático isso. Socorro. É, ele matou ela. É isso. Aí! Rise up, thief! Pronto. Foi difícil? Não foi difícil não, gente. Imagina. É isso. A Vriska é foda e é fada. Escape. Então, o John virou God Tier e a Vriska também é God Tier. The windy boy is dead. The tragedy is overwhelming. All hope is lost. Oh well. Time to get out of this tin can. Escape. The door jams. Alright, the station is out of power. You forgot about that. Examine treasure. Mateus do céu, se você fala isso no meio de um monte de fã de Homestuck, as pessoas vão te bater tanto. Of course you should have your secret treasure. But it will almost certainly prove to be of no use to you in this dilemma whatsoever. It clearly serves no significant purpose other than to be pretty and to make your hand glowy. Back in the sleeve of your trusty knife it goes. Search for power source. Oh yeah. There's another thing you forgot about. You ate that delicious green nuclear rock earlier in the day. Even though it feels like it was more than a year ago. Isso faz muito tempo já, gente. Lembra aquele começo aqui? Na página 689, sendo que nós estamos na 3138. Vocês lembram? Guess there's nothing to do but wait it out. Prepare for imminent windfall. Eu tô com fome, me deixa. Tô comendo, peraí. Perdão, tô comendo ainda. Tomar uma água. There he goes again, bothering you. He's so impatient. Doesn't he realize how time-consuming it is preparing for the holidays? He's just going to have to hold his stupid angry alien space horses. Wait, you almost forgot. It's still April. And nowhere near the holiday season. You guess all this wintry weather tricked you into thinking it was. But wait, even that doesn't make any sense. Since it never snowed in your island, and you were never able to connect with the holiday season. Boy, are you confused. But you always wanted a white Christmas, and damn it, this is what you're going to have. Even though it's April, and even though you were giving all these presents to yourself, and even though Jesus Christ is no longer a relevant figure to celebrate on account of the annihilation of humanity. Oh, shut up, Kirkut. Kirkut cannot be conveyed with a more detailed portrait yet. He's too angry and is forced to look like shit. Maybe later if he can manage to calm down. Shit, let's be Santa. Ah, porque tava no Natal de Homestuck, entendi. Tava no Natal lá dos Estados Unidos nessa época. O Kirkut é muito legal, né? Ela desenhando uma árvore de Natal. Kringle Fucker. Ah, uma árvore de Natal PNG. PNG não, JPEG. Yes, perfect. It is the prettiest tree I have ever seen. Okay, I'm going to torrent you another, like, negative billion artifacts. Okay, everything about that makes total sense. Yeah, now draw the suckiest boot you ever drew. Okay, draw suck boot. Meu Deus. Isso é uma bota? Parece mais um chapéu esquisito. Is this sucky enough? It's the suckiest piece of fucking shit that ever still somehow qualified as a boot. Hard. You just know immigrants were responsible. Well, I am not even sure if I am technically a US citizen. Yeah, see what I mean? That calls. Né? A bota do Astro Boy. A Astrobota. and the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature, alchemize. Yeah, I put a lot of thought into this, and you have some great ideas. But first, you would like to make something practical. Você vai dar uma de presente pra mim, é? Uma astrobota? But first, you would like to make something practical. Something to keep you warm in this chilly weather. Make earmuffs. Ah. Quase, Matheus. You combine Rose's headband with some sort of fluffy ball you drew. This isn't really working. Also, the pointless thing was absurdly expensive for some reason. Just draw some earmuffs. You simply draw a pair of earmuffs and make them. Yay! Combine earmuffs and lunch top. You make a pair of lunch muffs. Finally, an easy hands-free computing solution that keeps your ears warm and looks amazing to boot. Combine Johnny 5 and lunch top. Meu Deus, o Johnny 5! Caralho, quem lembra do Johnny 5? You figure, as long as you have the lunch top card handy, you might as well try to do something with this dumb Johnny 5 ghost image you accidentally made once. You don't even know what this robot's deal is. You've never seen this stupid movie. Oh, esse filme é legal, nem vem. Caralho, fez uma lancheira do Johnny 5. You make the Johnny top. Finally, a difficult-to-use hands-on computing solution that does nothing but roll around of his own accord while talking about his motion and reading books fast. Finally. Combine Iron Man armor and outfit. Oh, verdade, né? Tinha uma coisa aqui do Iron Man. You decide to cut to the chase and do something that will have indisputably cool results. You go to one of the stairwell rooms and carefully observe the armor while you sketch it. You have secretly wondered whether your grandpa was actually Iron Man in his younger years. It would explain so many things, including why this armor is here. Cara, esse filme é muito legal. Esse filme é pra gente o que o Chap é pra o pessoal de hoje. Não tem Nicolas Cage. Essa é uma das armaduras mais legais que a Jade faz. Uma das roupas mais legais do HOMESTUCK. You make the ironless suit. It's quite stylish, but maybe a bit cumbersome for casual wear. Probably only good for special occasions. If you're going to adopt a new regular outfit, you'd prefer something a little comfier and less ostentatious, and if possible, in less flagrant violation of copyright laws. Combine one of Grandpa's beauties and outfit. Well, you sketch one of his silly sun bleached blue lady portraits. He would be so proud. Ah, é assim que ela faz esse vestido. You make the dress of Eclectica. This is so much better. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic cue ball. You lost your magic cue ball in the explosion, so you'll have to draw it and hope your modus know what you're getting at. You have been dying to see its predictions, and you think you are onto something here. Ficou muito bonitinha, né? Sadly, the modus interprets your circle as a boring and useless magic 8-ball. Oh well, you guess you do it anyway. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic 8-ball. You make a transparent magic 8-ball. You can now see inside and watch the dark water sloshing about the cavity in the globe. The prediction seems kind of lame when you can see all the other possibilities tumbling around in there. Kind of makes the fortune feel irrelevant. Combine crystal ball and glasses. You make the SUV specs. Now you can see everything, albeit through a dizzying fisheye filter. Combine suit specs and lunch top. You make the Junior Campus SUV spectagoggles. You can never have too many Q computers. Combine furry, trophy, lunch top, and shirt / shoes. Isso aqui ficou muito legal. You grab one of your grandpa's softest trophies and use it to make a really stylish, warm, fuzzy squirrel jacket. You do the exact same thing to your shoes to create a matching pair of squirrel sneaks. The jacket and the shoes are also computers. You will never be caught without a computer, ever. You are suddenly feeling more fashionable than any kid in Paradox Space. All of this style belongs to you. The only thing left to do is make yourself deadlier. Combine Dave's Midnight Crew poster and rifle. Por quê? You make a girl's best friend. Pew pew pew! Combine Charles Dutton and Squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. You still have this Charles Dutton ghost image you accidentally made. You are not sure what to do with this gentleman, if anything. Oh well, when in doubt, squirrel it. You made a doodle. The doodle is weirding you out a little. You believe you'll keep your distance from the doodle. Sketch particle accelerator. What? You put the leering doodle out of your mind and try to sketch one of the pieces of equipment from your destroyed room to the best of your recollection. Hopefully it works, so you can try making something sweet. Combine rifle, airless suit and particle accelerator. Ah, virou arma de joguinho. It worked! The result is a huge kick-ass proton cannon. Cannon. Obviously, you can only wield this weapon to your ironless suit. Caralho, velho! Or you would, if you were able to afford the thing. Dave Turbo torrented you a lot of grist, but you don't have that much. Combine mummy and MC poster and outfit. Que legal. You made the Dead Shuffle dress. While wearing this outfit, you almost feel as if you were ripped straight from the animes. Combine green sun bed sheets and girl's best friend. You make the green sun street sweeper. Oh yeah, okay. How about one more outfit? Outfits are the best, you think. Combine dress of Eclectica, felt poster and 8-ball. Conheço esse canhão. Eu acho que eu também. Parece o canhão do Marvel vs Capcom, sei lá. Ah, esse vestido é muito bonito também. You make the 3 in the morning dress. Ah, tá. It is so fancy. You cannot imagine wearing it on anything other than super special occasions. Not to mention, you freeze your ass off in this thing. Combine mecha, street sweeper, and iron suit. You still have this mecha ghost image you made a while ago, by accident as usual. Might as well throw a bunch of crazy shit together and see what sort of insane loot crops up. The suspense is almost too much. You make... Johnny 5! God damn it. Motherfucker thinks he's alive. He's a tin can. Robots don't have feelings. Combine Dutton and SUV specs. You make the Dutton bubble goggles. you can see into eternity, forever. Ok, that's enough. Se o John pode fazer um monte de besteira, ela também pode. Happy April 13th, 2009, everybody! Feliz 13 de abril de 2009, todo mundo! Esse é o Natal. Oh não, o Eridan. Não! Pra que estragar o momento, Eridan? Você só serve pra isso, né? All of your computers light up at once as some douchebag starts hassling you. Whoever this douchebag might be, you will have to remember to keep most of these computers turned off. Answer this douchebag. Oh, fuck. Now, that you have done in making all that pointless rubbish, I've got something way more reward for your while. Which one were you again? Wait, weren't you the guy who was always trying to hit on me? That could have been anyone. Let's not get distracted by your sad league of suitors and their flush desperations. I'm offering you the edge here. In your rivalry with the other female, we've got the same abstratus, and I don't need this thing anymore, since I became more powerful than you could have ever imagined as a mighty wizard of white science. So you might as well take it, settle your score with that all witch. But I'm with the witch. I mean, witch. Yeah, okay, the seer. Then if you want to be dealing with technicalities, Rose? I do not have a score to settle with Rose. Why would you think that? Oh, well, fuck. Suppose I was guessing it was natural to presume some such relation like that between the two of you. I think you are projecting your own attitude onto others. Just because you tend to hate and slash or hit on everyone you meet doesn't mean everyone else is that way. Rose just sent me a code for a crystal ball. She's my friend and is basically the best. Oh, I see. So she shared her magic secrets with you then. It's probably a trap. I wouldn't trust her. She's a cunning and treacherous sort, trust me. I know her type. Wait, do we have a thing for her too? Did she reject you or something? You are slinging around such a bloody mess of slander with these accusations. You wouldn't understand anyway. It's already been painfully established you people can't get your shallow thing pants under the majesty of our quadrants. If you must know things between us, we were getting pretty bellicose, and I'm pretty sure she was waxing as obsidian for me as a human got it in them to do. And if not for the interdimensional divide keeping us apart, honestly, I don't doubt our rivalry could be brewing outright pitch. Uh-huh. But the thing is, I need a rival who can pose me a challenge. And frankly, she is not even fit for holding my cape anymore. At this point, I find all her adorable black pixie dabblings to be prime kitty playtime shit. All of her fraudulent magics cannot come close to posing threat to my mastery over the truest sciences. And with my empiricist wand, I serve as the righteous hope that we will incinerate delusion and the deluded alike. My holy fire is the white fury bled from the very eyes of 50,000 non-fictional angels, and when they're finished weeping, they will bow before their prince. Whoa, what you're talking about? So really you should be honored to inherit my old calling, both my armaments and my feud. It'll be Vivitch against Vivitch. A real one versus an imposter. Faker one dies. Look at that. Time for me to get going. Oh, we will just take the fucking gun already. No, I don't want it. It's a way more powerful weapon that than any of that crap you made. It's a legendary relic without equal. More like a legendary piece of shit. You're being needlessly fucking stubborn about this. I'm doing you a fucking favor here. É muito engraçado ler como o Eridan fala. Yes, but I don't like you very much and I feel really icky about accepting a present from you. If you accept it, this is the last I will ever be bothering you about anything, okay? Fine. What? That's the code. Oh. Make this legendary piece of shit. Eu tava pensando como é que traduziria esses Ws dele. Ele fala tipo o Cebolinha fala pros gringos. Que ele é o Jimmy Five, né? Ele não troca o R pelo L. Ele fala as coisas com W, onde não tem. I have seen this before. How was that possible? It's a one-of-a-kind weapon plundered from an Alternian ghost ship. I am very sure it's the same rifle included with John's present, but bigger, of course. Probably a cheap imitation of the original, kind of like that one there is. So there's the answer. Stable loops ahoy. Now, Vuvu, enjoy the utter fucking domination it affords. Yes, but I did not provide the weapons. My pen pal did. For who's that? The guy who helps me build the present. We worked on it together, but he supplied the bunny's weapons. I'm pretty sure he's from the future. Why? Because he said he's my grandson. But what the fuck is a grandson? Is that some kind of perverse human familial thing? Yes. Never mind. Then you procreational biologistics make my fins curl in distaste. Oh no. Oh, please don't tell anyone I told you about him. How could I let that slip to you, of all people? Settle down, Vuvu. Jade, you're radically underestimating the amount of shit I don't give a about this. I'll have you know, this is the last time I'm planning on talking to any human. I got bigger ships to sink and soon, when I'm good and ready, me and my luminous fucking science stick have got a date with it, Jack Noir. And no, not that kind of date. Give me a little fucking credit. Well, okay, I wasn't going to say anything. But why is this matter so hush-hush anyway? He didn't want me to tell my friends who he really was. I guess maybe he was concerned about upsetting the timeline, I don't know. But well, maybe he didn't wanna disrupt whatever disgusting sequence of events was responsible for his spawning in the first place. Maybe. I have wondered about that, assuming he's right. He was so nice, and it really did feel like I was talking to family, so I really don't think he was making it up. I couldn't help but try to imagine his parents, and more interestingly, his grandfather. I still wonder who it could be, although I guess at this point, the options are pretty limited. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel ill talking about things making me fat on pink wigglers coming out your personal torso, so change your fucking subject. Again, I just gave you is something I had to write to the kid. Happy I could play a role in your dirty, stinking lineage. Like an heirloom? I guess it could be. Do you even have those? If you don't have parents, how could you? No, we don't know our direct forebears, and I'm pretty sure any attempt to seek out or even inquire about the supplier of your genes would be a fine way to get yourself killed. But we've got our lore, and it says we've all got individual ancestors who contribute to most of our genes above and beyond what the grub slurry does.
Ew.
Oh, shut up. Anyway, a lot of us believe we were meant to trace the footsteps of those ancestors even though we can never know them. And on that journey, we can come across belongings they once had, cause we were hatched to find them and finish their work. I kinda think that's why I found the gun in the first place. But now, I'm forsaking it because fuck, I just found a better destiny than my old crappy one, which I never got any appreciation for anyway. Then maybe that is how these heirlooms should work. Well, what do you mean? Well, I don't want to use it. Oh, man, come on. So I'll just dump it outside the house with the trash. And if it is fated to find my pen pal one day, then so be it. God damn it. It's like you people go out of your way to think of how to disrespect me. Maybe you should have been nicer to me. In any case, I don't appreciate the spirit in which the gift was given, so this is what I will do. Fine, fuck it. But what do I care? This has been a completely flipping useless exchange, as have they all been with your species. And for the record, even though I said that stuff about being fated to find my gun, fate isn't real. It's a lot of fake fucking horse feathers. Now go and be cleansed by the light of truth, purity, non-fakeness, hope, and above all, science. O computador dela explodiu. Jogou no lixo. No chão, né? Enfim. O Jack Noir acabando com a sessão dos trolls. Prospect caindo no esquecimento. Ah, pera, deixa eu voltar. Eu preciso ver o tempo ali em cima. Tá, 10h25, 6h11, 5h12. O Carcat acordando, ok. 4h13. As coisas do minigamezinho, ok. A Fefere dormindo. Feigo pra tudo quanto é lado. Answer Eradia. Por que vocês estão conversando pelo computador? Vocês estão do lado do outro, porra. Hi.
Hi?
I guess I should say something before I go. Aradia, I am right grabbing here, like 2 feet away from you. If you want to say something to me, why don't you just turn to your left and say it? It's bad enough that you've hardly said 2 lousy words to me since you became that sweaty asshole smooch boss. I know, but this is hard for me. How is it hard? You are a tin can. Robots don't have feelings. No, that's not true. Okay then, what is it? Sorry about everything, and all the bad luck you've had. You didn't deserve it. I have to go now. Wait, where are you going? I'm not sure. Cool, I guess? Anyway, that's it. Wait, you mean for good? Will I see you again? I don't know that either. But I guess, if you do, probably not with your eyes. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I think you'll be okay with it, though. I wish I could somehow make that emoticon smile. No, that looks stupid. Oh well. O NP tá dormindo. Ah, deu um abracinho no Sholux. E o Equius, tipo, oh porra, não foi pra isso que eu te construí. E daí ela explodiu. Tchacabum. Bolt explode. Oh, tadinho. Come on, buddy. Turn that into Wait, No, that looks stupid. Oh well. Ok. Enquanto o robô tava explodindo, Therese nem olhou. Wake up. Pastor Therese. Well, that was apparently pointless. Now what? Hello? Therese? What's up? Obrigado pelo abraço que ainda não foi. Que estranho. Que isso, Matheus? Que medo. Eita porra! É, morreu. O Carcat, tipo, que isso, Therese? Duf. Abscond. Employee Junior Campus Suit Spectagoggles. Ah, tá, Matheus. Que medo. These things cost a fortune to make. They better do something awesome. And it turns out, they do! The sophisticated computing technology, merged with the crystal ball, provides a simple way to see anything going on right now in the Incipisphere. How amazing is that? As the Witch of Space, you figure it's about time you got better acquainted with the full breadth of your domain, which is to say, all physical locations. Viu, John? There he is, on the battlefield no less. That's a pretty cute outfit he's got on. You wonder what he did to make it. You also wonder why he's not answering your messages. Does he even have a computer on him? He should try to have more foresight and carry no less than 5 computers on him at all times, like a sensible person. View Rose. There she is! What is she doing on the lava planet? She seemed awfully preoccupied when you spoke with her moments ago, and she gave you the code for the crystal ball. You wonder who she could be talking to. View Dave. So many Daves. According to the Spectagoggles, there are currently 13 Daves scattered around the Incipisphere, including Dave Sprite. That is an absolutely preposterous amount of Daves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 e o Dave Sprite que não tá aparecendo aí. You guess Dave Sprite is the one prototyped by his future self that John was telling you about? Dave sure is a clever guy. Might as well have a look. View Dave Sprite. Ah. The goggles zero in on a pendant, which is covered in blood. Love you, bro. Oh no! It seems that Dave is no longer too cute to have any dead family members. This is so sad. Hang on. The Dave count suddenly dropped from 13 to 12. Maybe one of them time traveled away. You hope it doesn't mean what you think it... Oh. Oh no! Pastor Dave. Dave! Any Dave out there, please listen! This is a Dave out there. What's up? Dave, I just saw you, and you were dead. You were in a green suit and covered in blood. Oh god, it was terrible. If that was a future Dave, you have to make sure that doesn't happen. It wasn't a future Dave, he was from a while ago. Oh, I am confused. Sorry you had to see that. But don't worry, it was just a doomed Dave, no big deal really. I was swindled into splitting time paths along the way, and that guy got the dead end of the stick. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. I'm still not sure I get that, but I guess I am relieved. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Go ahead and be relieved. Whew! There I just was. Nice. How did that poor Dave die? Was it Jack? Yeah. He's pretty much the guy in charge of random teleportation murders right now. What about your... Oh no. I don't even know if you know about this. What, my bro? Yeah, Jack killed him too. Is it something you would like to talk about? Not much to talk about. This is some pretty serious existence-threatening shit going down, and some people are going to die, I guess. Even crazy hard dudes like my bro slash weird covered biological ghost dad. Ghost dad? Yeah, Rose too. Roses too. I thought John filled you in on the ectobiology stuff. Oh, yes, he mentioned something about it. I guess I didn't realize its full implications, but time was short when we talked. Bottom line is, we're all related slime-wise except you and me, and him and Rose, pair race, respectively. Makes the shipping chart pretty simple here. Hang on, while I dig up that piece of shit Karkat made. Where the fuck did that thing go? Fuck it, never mind. Just imagine something ugly made by a jackass. I forgot I still have to get back to him. It's like a big unpleasant chore hanging over my head, I guess. Anyway, Dave, I'm really sorry about your bro slash dad. You were pretty close with him, right? Nah, it was a pretty bizarre relationship by any standard. Fighting off wave after wave of face-pimicing puppet ass every day. Always being on guard for stealth attacks in the middle of the night while getting up to go to the fucking bathroom. But I guess it all sorta amounted to some vague unspoken semblance of kinship, if that's a thing. Like, if honor among thieves is something, then let's call it camaraderie among ironic rapping roof ninjas. But thanks. Sure. I thought about taking his sword when I was there, but I couldn't. Couldn't really bring myself to try to pull it out. It was too weird. Dave, we have to stop him. What? Jack! He shouldn't get away with this. You think? Yes. Why don't you stop jumping around through time like a maniac and stop being like 100 Daves all the time and come to my house so we can make a plan to kill him? Well, I'd like to. But I'm still trapped in the chronologistics of this fucking one-man ballet. There are loops outstanding, and if I step out of the line, you get to see more bloody Daves. I'm getting pretty sick of it, but I think it'll be over soon. Then I'll break out and ride linear the rest of the way, I think. Once it's time to put the end game in motion. Till then, you're on your own for a while. Oh. Besides, we can't beat him. Look at what he did to Bro and Dave Sprite together. I'm at the top of my egg ladder with all the frame motifs and I stand no chance. John's even better than that, even though he doesn't know it at the moment. And he stands no chance either. Only thing we can do is hold out until the scratch. What is the scratch? Guess I shouldn't really say, since you sort of lead the way in making that plan. Really? Yeah, well, suffice to say, if we can beat him, all we can really do is exile him to a place where he can't teleport back, which hopefully buys us some time, to try to take out his power source in a crazy suicide mission. So, was that like a hint about what I'm supposed to do? Kinda. Yeah, maybe I'm just being naive, but a crazy suicide mission does not sound like the ideal solution to me. Are you sure we can't beat him? I don't know if we should rule it out. Well, you're about to do what you're about to do, and I'm not going to tell you not to. I won't do the bullshit troll thing and tell you what you're going to do and then just dare you not to, while knowing damn well you will anyway. So I'll just say, what's next is up to you, and if later you want to talk about it, I'm here. Okay, thanks, Dave. Do what you're about to do. You don't know what you're about to do, but you've got to do something. You can't stand by and let that monster teleport murder people all day, and frankly, the suicide plan Dave mentioned sounds just plain stupid. There must be a better way. Think, imagination. You suddenly remember the idea your awkward fairy Gautreau proposed. Maybe you were too hard on him. He was just trying to be nice, and it was an honest mistake when he slaughtered your grandfather ghost dad with his own childhood flintlock pistol. Maybe you should give his plan another chance. Pastor Tavros.
Hey, Tavros. I was thinking about your plan, about communing with my Lucis. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Are you there? Huh, I guess you were off doing something else. Oh well, hope you're doing okay. Talk to you later.
Desenhou rosbife. You don't think you can afford to wait around for him? This leaves the only other plan you can think of. One of last resort. Maybe it's for the best this way anyway. Who better to trust for the job? You prepare a delicious meal to summon your loyal Lucis, you mean dog. Go upstairs to laboratory. O Andrew Russe aparecendo ali. You enter the spooky old lab. You don't come here often. Huh? For a split second you thought you saw something flash on the fenestrated wall there. Probably just your mind playing spooky tricks on you. You never had any idea what that thing was for. Summon dog. Ele não comeu o bife, ele comeu o bife captologado. Ah tá, não, ele comeu o bife sim. Ok, tô doida. Olha só. Olha lá, viu? Saiu do captchalogue antes. Backrell comes quickly at the promise of irradiated steak. He's such a good boy. And truly the best friend a girl could ever hope for. You're sure gonna miss him. E é isso, galerinha. Ah, meu Deus. Começou. Say hello. Hello. Jade? Can you talk? Oh, good. I was starting to get worried there. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Oh no. What did you do? Elsewhere. Oh no. Oh no. Galerinha, a próxima live vai ser do caralho, nossa. While a timer counts down with no particular clock stepping forward to claim it. The most important character in HOMESTUCK fondly regards the miracle of a new beginning. Fala, multiverso, muito obrigado por tancar a Adi. Drop. Drop it like it's hot. Bounce. Snowball. Que bosta. Rodou. Ih, quebrou a tela. Reveal yourself, Lord English. Come on. Temos aqui novo álbum. É isto. É, não é o Lord English, né? Esse é o próprio. Behold, don't actually turn out to be Lord English. What are you fucking... What? Are you a fucking idiot? Of course I'm not Lord English. How dumb would that be? Jesus, this coat is huge. I am swimming in this garish piece of shit. Would anybody fit in this thing? This robe. Why don't we cover this thing up? It would be a real shame to spoil their little moment with this nonsense. Hello, que voz. A voz de alguém que tá sem voz, né? Só se for. That's better. Retire to study. A melhor personagem apareceu! Eu amo essa personagem! Ela é tão gente fina, eu amo ela. Eu amo demais ela. Ai, ela é muito joinha, cara. Eu amo ela. A Miss Paint. I retire to my heavily processed photograph of Andrew Carnegie study, painstakingly retrieved from a Google image search. Espanhol? It's not Spanish. It's Brazilian Portuguese, but yeah. Kind of. Miss Paint, you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you. Yes, she is. She is the best character. Nossa, eu amo ela. It was also very thoughtful of you to switch the layer mode of your coat to paint to the overlay setting, so it would not obscure the details of Mr. Carnegie lavish room. Yeah, I don't understand it, but sure. Go check out Call. Oh no, this motherfucking... That Miss Paint is one classy Prospician lady. She is the model of grace and beauty. I am always a bit flustered in her presence, especially when she carries her little pail around like that. Whereas this lazy sack of crap here makes me sick to my stomach. Cal, goddammit, we were all supposed to dress up for this. It doesn't look like you even touched that nice suit I sewed for you, let alone swapped your eyes with those billiard balls and make them alternate rapidly. This insubordination is putting me in a fall mood. It's bad enough I just had to take Falcor out behind the woodshed and blow his brains out after he got the rabies. Pull up to the old Underwood. Got a lot of typing to do. Hope the ribbon holds up. I should probably bust out that shitty drawing of myself again so I can type as quickly as possible. Bust out shitty self-portrait. Oh no, not again. Is this another... Yeah, it is. Whoops, need the felt dudes. Hang on, apply dudes. Yeah, awesome, works for me. Begin typing. Oh. No, this is not nearly fast enough or jittery enough. Come on, I can do better than that. Let's go, dude. Recap it like you mean it. Ooh, this is going to be something, right? This is gonna be huge. Eu vou passar pelo menos 1h30 da próxima live lendo isso aqui, eu tenho certeza. Galerinha, chegamos na página 3.238 de mais de 8.000. Estamos quase no final do ato 5. Eu acredito. Como assim? Não é assim que se digita? É assim que se digita. Se é como ele tá fazendo, então é assim que se digita, horas. Eu acho. Galerinha, eu vou ficando por aqui mesmo. Já está tarde. Eu estou cansada. Como diz o Rica, eu sou uma garota leitora. E a gente vai ficar por aqui hoje mesmo. Eu estou hypadíssima nessa franquia novamente. Muito obrigada aos envolvidos. Daqui a um tempo eu já vou poder fazer uma coisa que eu quero fazer com vocês há semanas. Eu quero poder fazer com vocês um quiz. Tipo, vocês vão fazendo aí e eu vou fazendo aqui. Na verdade, eu já sei o meu resultado. Pra descobrir o Class Pact de vocês. Mas isso vai ficar pro futuro. Aí depois eu explico o que é um Class Pact, aliás. Boa noite, boa semana pra vocês também. Não durmam em camas de pedra. Só se vocês forem já escalar o Ekeladder completo, tiverem todos os frame motifs e vocês quiserem e puderem virar God Tears. Só que eu não recomendo não, porque vocês vão ter que morrer, aí não é legal, né? Morrer não é legal. Até a próxima live. Se tiver sono de pedra, tá ótimo, que daí descansa bem, eu acho. Fiquem bem, pessoal. Eu não vou nem colocar a tela de saída aqui, não. Vou só sair mesmo. Beijão aí na orelha e até mais.